I love you, but I have no more space. I really do love you. Okay. I hate to do this, but I'm throwing them out. Goodbye, babies. It just has to be done. I know not to plant so many next time, unless I'm having a crazy sale. All right, let's go outside and check out the garden. Okay. Today is Monday, April 10th. And we're going to go check out the garden. These are the bird feeders I put up with these cute little solar things. I don't use them, but I don't know. I'll see how, maybe I'll turn them on one night. But yeah, they're from Big Lots. And I got these suet bricks. One is high energy and one is berry, and it smells very good. These are my finch socks, and of course, a slinky to keep the squirrels off. And so far, it's good because those suet blocks are still up. I attach them with zip ties, and I may, I'll probably end up trimming that later on. I just wanted to make sure it was okay. So first we'll start with the strawberries. I set up pallets, and these are strawberries from root. They're starting to blossom. And there's some flowers over there. Cute little flower here. And I think it was a pack of 20, but I got close to 30. And some of them did not make it, which is okay because really these only need one plant per pot, and these are my 3-gallon plastic pots. They have holes at the bottom, but these are not the breathable, like, plastic material. But it's okay. It serves its purpose. Very versatile. Let's see. Next up, we'll start with my rose here. This is my gold medal rose. And it's still a little chilly. I know that roses thrive in the hot sunlight, and I'm waiting for the last frost, which I think is at the end of this week. And that should really start to blossom then and get some new growth. There's a little bit of new growth here. It's going to be slow, which is fine. I expect it. I also have to weed a lot. That over there, right here, is a pile of sticks that I am keen to chop as soon as they dry out. But we're still in kind of the rainy season here in Georgia. And unfortunately, every time I'm ready to pull them out to chop them up, it rains again. Next up, we have my cherry trees. Really have to get this. So that can grow there. Okay, so that's my Bing cherry tree. As you can see, that has a bud. 2 buds actually. And this is my Rainier cherry tree, which I thought was not doing well, and it turns out it just needed some time to sprout. See the buds there and there? Once I saw that buds were coming out, I decided to get rid of the buds that were coming out of the rootstock. Next we have the blueberries, which are doing very well. Let's see if we can get in here. That's my big ass blueberry bush there. This one is doing well, and it's my Vernon blueberry plant. And my Alapaha blueberry is back here, and it's gotten some buds. There we go. Beautiful little babies. Next up, we have my plum trees, which are loving this weather. They have new growth everywhere. This one is my owl rosa. This one is my blue damson. That one is my green egg sour plum tree. And this one is my Stanley, which you'll probably find in the supermarkets. Next, let's go to the apples. Here is my Red Delicious. This is my Granny Smith, which did not make it. I have another one coming, and I'll see if I can nurse that back to health at all. This one is my Brayburn, and that is not minding anything at all. And that is my Dolgo crabapple tree. I love it, it's growing so well. This one was not labeled, and it did have shoots, but I believe the really wet weather or the really cold weather or a combination of both did not do it any justice, so we'll see how it turns out. Maybe once the sun gets hot again, or summer gets in full swing, it'll get better. Move on to this rose. This one I hope is not being peed on by the cats. This is supposed to be the fragrant cloud, and this is supposed to have the extreme fragrance, but I hope it's okay. The root system still seems intact. It's not pulling away easily, so I'm hoping that it's just working on the root system and it will flower once it gets a little warmer. Next, we have one of my many elderberry trees. Bush tree. I think it could be both depending on how you prune it. So far, this has done really well. New shoots everywhere. Next, we have here serviceberry. I decided to leave this one at its full length or full height because I wanted to see how tall it got. And look at these beauties. Lots of spiders. Not spider mites, but spiders. So we'll see what that turns into. It's supposed to have these beautiful white and red flowers. Oh, these crows, they're so loud. I don't know if you could hear it on the mic, but that's a serviceberry. And yes, I have to do weeding. There's so many brambles, so many weeds. I believe that is a Chinese privet. If my Seek app is correct, that is some kind of holly, I think. And back there is like an Italian fern or something, which eventually I will dig up and then put in a nicer pot. This chair I got at a thrift store, and the barrel underneath it I plan to fill with water, and then this topper I will fill with holes and make that a bird bath that runs off of solar power. And we'll see if that works to bring the birds here so that we have feeders over there, bird baths over here, and I have smaller dishes and things to make a bee bath as well. I want the bees and the butterflies to have some place to go. Okay, over here are my grapes. This is my Concord grape vine. Very excited about that because I love grapes. Can we get... Oh, why is this not focusing? There we go. And that definitely took some time to come up because it was a little cold. I think it likes the warmer weather. This one is my, I think it's the Manitoba? No, the red Catawba bunch grape. I don't think there's anything growing on it, but we'll see what happens. And then I have this baby. This one is my Niagara bunch grape. And this one I'm going to have to start training soon because it's already getting little grape things here. See them? And I'm supposed to pinch them off, I think, so that I get more grapes later. I'm going to do that now. Over here. No grapes yet. Look at these little tiny things. No grapes yet, baby. I should just take this whole thing off. This whole thing was going to be grapes. But now, okay, so what I ended up doing was I got these really big, I don't even know what to call them, logs. These logs over here. I got those to put in the ground so that I can train the grapes up them this way. So I have 3 pillars of grapes. Because that's not having, I might have 2 pillars of that grape. Maybe I'll make a cool trellis or something, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, let's go to the next. Let's see over here. Oh, this is growing like crazy. Okay, so this is another unmarked tree. I don't know what happened to it, or the label, I should say, but yeah, we're gonna see where this goes. Now, because this is unmarked, I think it's a pink lady. There's a pink lady and some other tree that I didn't have labels for. I don't remember the other one, but yeah, I'm gonna actually let the rootstock flower and see if that produces any apples and see what I get. Because if it's a the volunteer, we'll see how it grows. And then over here is my apricot. This is my early golden apricot. And we'll see how well that does. Over here, I have my pineapple guava, which is starting to grow down here. Those are new shoots. But I don't know if it's happy about these shoots up here. It was lush and beautiful and everything, but the bark is starting to peel and I don't know what's happening. I wonder if I should just snip it right above where the new shoots are and let that grow in this new environment, because I have a feeling that these leaves are used to something very different. And I don't know, I just don't want to get rid of the branches. I'll just let them grow and see what happens. We'll see. All right, over here are my olive trees. I have my mission olive, my manzanillo, my pepperoni and my kalamata. I can't tell if they're happy because I cut them down, but I don't see any other growth. But they're also not withering away, so I'm not sure. They're still planted, the roots still seem good, so I'm guessing it's okay. Okay, on to the next. These apples, oh my god, I think the cats were in here. Somebody was in here because this is all uprooted. Oh my gosh, these neighborhood cats are driving me nuts. Okay, so let's see what we got. We have my gala apples, transcendent crab apple over here, Macintosh, Arkansas black, and golden delicious. Excellent. Those are all doing very well. Over here, another rose that I don't know if it's okay, but this is just listed as the love rose. Hopefully that will get enough sunlight and warmth, and then that will sprout again. Next up we have my pears. These are my pears here. I have my moon glow pear tree, my kefir. That one is my hood pear, and that one looks like it's not doing great. What happened to you, baby? You get too much. I have to find out what that damage is. That's interesting. I have to find out what that means. It's affecting this one too. Too much sun? Don't know. And this last pear is my Lecompte. This is my beautiful kiwi, which is loving this weather. And I'm gonna put another, I'm gonna zip tie another one of these because I think these are cute, but they're not, like, they're very flimsy. And I would like to prop this one up like that. I might make a box because that might be pretty. If I remember correctly, I got these because when I've seen kiwis in the store or at the nursery, I see that they kind of like swirl when they grow. So that's why I figured this would be cute. And I think what I'll end up doing is I'll make a box and then weave them around the box. And that should be cute. That should give plenty of support, and then they'll have a foundation for each other. Okay. Next we have this poor baby. This is a gold glow rose, and this one is still looking okay, but I think again, transplant shock. I'm really hoping these cats are not peeing in here. Here is my blackberry from bare root. We do have a bud. See if we can get it to zoom in. Please zoom in. I don't know. But we do see some growth from my sweet blackberry, and this is a Arapaho thornless blackberry. Here we have my peaches, which are funny enough not native to Georgia. But yeah, they were grown here for some reason. And look at all these. I love them. They're pine seeds that grow up. They smell like pine like immediately. This is my Loring peach. This should be my Georgia belle. Oh, belle of Georgia. And my Red Haven peach. So those are doing quite well. This is why you should always pick plants that look healthy in the store, because at least this rose is doing okay. This is the Dolly Parton rose, and this has new shoots everywhere. I think this also has some transplant shock, but it's doing okay. Even though it's not in the sunniest place, which I might move it because this greenhouse here that I just put up will block some of the light when the sun comes from over there. So I may move that elderberry and this rose so that I can always get the sunlight. Yeah, I might move it to like over there, and maybe over there somewhere, but we'll see. Here is another elderberry plant. They are doing very well here. This is John elderberry. New shoots all over the place, so that's cool. This is the little bucket I got for the squirrels because they kept eating the bird food, and as you can see, there are a bunch of piggies. So now there is plenty of food on the floor. So I'm not filling this up again because somebody ran into this and got that food, so they can eat what's on the floor. Here is my store-bought blackberry, and those definitely look like new shoots. So this for right now is doing very well. If I don't have a vine for the grapes, maybe I'll let this crawl up the other pillar that I have, because this looks like it likes to climb, and I might train it around the other pole and then just have that. That might be nice. And I love these leaves. Look at these leaves. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, I love it. Okay. Next up, another rose that's not doing that great. This is the Arizona. Again, waiting for that warmer weather to open that up. I don't know if I went over this elderberry. This is just another elderberry. I have 3. I bought 2 from one place and 1 from someplace else because I was afraid that the elderberries were not going to be ready, and I wanted to make some elderberry syrup and just have them. They're really healthy for you, so won't be sad having more than one. Same with the blackberries. Now, this I intend to make my nut grove because I have 2 walnuts coming. And this is my hazelnut tree, and it's very slow. It's very slow to start, but you can see the buds are opening. Thank you for cooperating, phone. But these are so pretty. They're these tiny little, what looks like tufts of cotton, and then they open up like this. See? Very cool. So I'm very excited. So that is my hazelnut tree. And then what every Georgian probably has, but I get laughed at for buying one. It's a pecan tree. The Cape Fear pecan. Pecan. Look at these shoots. I was so worried because it needs to be dug so deeply into the ground. And what I ended up doing was maybe dug about a foot down because that was all I could dig. And then I put this planter, I cut a hole in the middle, I put it over this thing, and then I filled it up another foot so that it was 2 feet, so that it covered all the roots, and that actually worked. I thought for a long time it wasn't gonna grow, but this tree over here, I cut this down, and look at it, it's growing. So the buds from this tree gave me hope that this tree would actually do okay. But I will also plant 2 walnut trees in the back over here. Yep, and there's some more sticks over there that I want to chop up with my electric chopper and my other bird feeder with the slinky. Now I haven't seen the squirrels over there yet, so hopefully that is a good deterrent. But I'm very pleased. Lots been done.